You guys start dropping in here. We're live on Kickstarter, and man, we're already at 50-something%. We're live on Kickstarter. I just wanted to come on and say thank everybody for sharing. Thank y'all for pledging. We are at 54% right now. 54%. Oh, there goes my son. Yeah, whatever. We've passed the 50% threshold, which is freaking exciting. If I'm being transparent for a moment, I was terrified. I think I specifically brought back to Joe Pop, told you guys this. I was terrified to do it. Absolutely terrified. But, freaking A, we did it. Especially thanks to the help of this lovely lady here. Okay, I'm just gonna stop messing with her. She's on a mission right now. But y'all know how Tasha run things. But anyway, we made it. We're doing great right now. Again, it's only been up for 2 or 3 days. And we're already at 50-something%. So this is exciting. So definitely projected to get all these books out to you guys. I've already ordered the test copies. That's not the word. I can never think of the word. Review copies. Proof copies. Same difference. Those have already been ordered, and of course, if they're perfectly fine, we'll send those out as well. It's not gonna say like proof or anything on there. I just ordered some ahead of time. But yeah, so those are on the way. Those should be here no later than the 26th of this month. So I'll be able to make sure that everything looks good and ready to send to you guys. Once the Kickstarter is over, we'll get, of course, the newest issue ready to go and sent out. But yeah, we thank you guys. Goodness gracious. Everybody that's pledged, again, thank you. Be sure to share. The battle is not over yet. So yeah, please share. Let everybody know that new heat we dropping. But yeah, I don't have too much to say. Y'all know I can ramble. But I guess it's a good thing I can ramble about our comic books and stuff like that. So let's talk about what the plan is after the fact. And then this is not a good spot to be in with the lighting and stuff and cameras. Bam. So, game plan. This is chapter 2, put that down. I'm watching you. All right. So, Chapter 2, Part 1 is what you guys are getting. In case you don't know, anybody that's new in here, this Kickstarter includes Chapter 0, 1, and 2 of The Unbeloved. But, Chapter 2 that you guys are getting is technically Chapter 2, Part 1. Because, goodness gracious, that chapter was massive. It was massive, okay? So we split it in half so we can get it to you guys as soon as possible. It's more pages than the previous 2 copies of The Unbeloved. So if you guys enjoyed the length, if you guys enjoyed what you got in those first 2 issues, this one's just a little bit longer. So Chapter 2, Part 2 is getting worked on as we speak. So what we'll do is finish funding that getting done. Obviously, of course, send you guys all your stuff, your posters and all that good stuff. But we will be sending, a good chunk to finish up the rest of that chapter. So hopefully, ideally, that can be done by the fall. Get that done by the fall, and we'll reconvene and let you guys know when Chapter 2, Part 2 drops. So add-ons for that, you'll see it all on there. But all 3 chapters of Tales from Midnight, all 3 chapters of The Unbeloved, that's currently ready, and then the only issue right now of Tales from Midnight, which has 4 stories wrapped up in it. And then all the posters that we have available here in the Midnight Comics camp, you can have as an add-on, or you can just pick the ultimate package on there and get literally everything we have to offer all wrapped up. 5 different stories, 4 different books, a bunch of different posters. So all that's available on the Kickstarter. But yeah, game plan following that. First off, get the next issue of The Unbeloved done. Second off, finish up Tales from Midnight 2, because Tales from Midnight 2, the first story for that, is already completed. We made a post about it. It's called Dogma. Does still need to get the lettering done, but all the artwork and the coloring is done for that. 2 more stories to go. That one will only have 3 stories in it, but they will be longer than the 4 stories that were in the first Tales from Midnight. So that's next. Another thing that we're wrapped up in here this year, while you guys are waiting for Tales from Midnight 2, while you guys are waiting for The Unbeloved Chapter 2, Part 2, we're a part of the Indie Deck Super Team. With that being said, there's going to be 4 issues of that coming. And so throughout the year, you're going to be seeing that come out. Our character Soul is a part of this team up. We make some blog posts occasionally on the website, midnightcomics.org. So Kickstarter, Tales from Midnight 2 coming later this year, and then Unbeloved Chapter 2 Part 2, hoping to have that completed. So moving right along, Soul is going to be taking part in this indie super team up with a variety of characters coming out of the Powerverse. So be on the lookout for that. That should be able to get in your hands by March. Okay, so by March, you guys are going to be able to experience some more stories, and that'll hold you over throughout the year. 4 different issues leading up until we get to Tales from Midnight 2, and then, of course, Unbeloved Chapter 2 Part 2.